Hey guys, so I told you all that I was trying to get away from celebrity news, but the topic that I want to talk about today, it's specific to the community. So I am going to make a exception, but before we get into it, hey, this is Nay. Follow me on IG, Periscope, Twitter, and Spreaker, and NayRob on YouTube. And please support me on my Cash App at $NayRob on YouTube. Please don't forget to like this video, share this video, comment respectfully, and subscribe. Now let's talk about parental choices. So, if you guys don't know, I am a part of the community. I am married to a woman, a whole woman, and I stand by my community, every letter in the community. I love them all, even though some of the letters don't love me. You know, they say lesbians are always at the bottom of the barrel, you know. But yesterday, I seen this headline about Dwyane Wade respects his son's decision to be a transgender. Okay. I'm going to tell you honestly, this may be the unpopular position. You know, some of you guys may be mad at me for what I have to say. Some of you guys may agree with it, but I don't agree with that. Only because everybody has a story as to how they ended up in the community. Believe that. Sometimes people are victims. Sometimes people just have, let me say, situations where they had to be, or speaking on women, but sometimes what happens is the mother inadvertently changes their daughter into the male role model in the family. You know, and I know you're like, that's crazy, Nay, but I'm educating you. Sometimes when women don't have a male role model or a man around the house to take care of things, their daughter becomes their man. Okay, and that's just facts, you know, and I know several of those. Matter of fact, I would probably say 50% of the dominant women are like that or have been like that I've met, you know, when they be like, I came out like this. Okay, you know, like because there wasn't a man around or the oldest brother wasn't up to par, it seemed like the daughter had to stand up to be the man of the house because the father was gone and the brother was OOC, you know. Like I said, in regards to the lesbian situation, they may have had, you know, it's a story behind everything, you know, and sometimes people don't realize it until they reflect back. Y'all, I'm cooking dinner, so if I got to put you on pause right quick, forgive me. But I'm going to say this. I also know that there are situations where I could see a young man, and I don't even want to say young man, the little boy, 2-3 years old, and he likes to dress up in his mother's clothes. Now, there's two ways you can go with this, child. This is so unpopular. When I tell you, some people y'all gonna come after me. But there's two ways that a parent can handle this. You know, at 2 years old, when a child is playing in his mother's heels. At that time, I feel like it's a possibility of you intervening right there. You know, and I believe a lot of mothers or fathers or older siblings don't intervene. They don't say, take them goddamn shoes off, go do something else, you know, go pick up a football, go do something else. Even in situations where that may not be their thing. playing football may not be their thing. When I grew up, they was playing double dutch. Double dutch was like a mug. And, we had this one dude that I went to private school with. Child, he didn't want to play no football. He didn't want to play no basketball. He wanted to play double dutch with me. But when you're dealing with a situation where you have that child that's there, you see some, tendencies about him, the mother or the father can intervene. Sometimes you have older siblings that you have other siblings that think it's cute or think it's funny. You got a lot of mothers that think it's cute or think it's funny, and they don't have the male role model at home or around, period, to help nurture them into their masculinity. Like some things are just born. Like my nephew, he came out an athlete. Even though he has cerebral palsy, he still came out an athlete. He came out a dancer, like wanting to, move. Like I said, it's just things that are in you. But I feel like it's a parent's responsibility to at least try to intervene. Not because it's something wrong with being a part of the community, but because as somebody that has been in the community since I was about 22, 23, the community can be very vicious. And I don't want my baby to have to go through the strife of being a part of the community. I mean, it's a lot of people that want to hurt you because you think differently from them. So I'm not trying to intervene in order to, knock the gay out of my child. I'm just trying to maybe give him the opportunity to think of something different. So with all that being said, I don't agree with him making those decisions to support his child as a transgender so young. Like, I don't even know, is his child, is it 9 or 11? I just can't do that. Now, I'm not saying that he's supposed to, beat his baby in the head, because that's what happens too. Y'all, some of the stories I can tell you about how some of these people became who they are or a part of the community, I'm telling you. Okay? Quick thing, when I was a PO, I met a guy who had got HIV. He was touched by his father, because when his father said to him, "Oh, that's the way you want to be, then I'm going to make you that way." And his father had HIV and gave it to him. So there are stories out there that I can tell you. I don't know, how old was he when he said that happened? But anyway, it happened to him as a child. I'm not agreeing with beating the gay out of somebody. You cannot do that. If it's in their heart, it's in their heart. At the same time, I'm not saying for you to buy the child a boat, a gay boat. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, do not encourage it. Don't beat it down, but don't encourage it, because if there's even a twinge of, let's say, of a cisgendered person being inside of that little boy, allow that opportunity to shine. Allow that to shine, So, I know a lot of y'all are going to be pissed at me. Now, how can you say that you part of the community? I'm part of the community, and I'm grown. And I realize that sometimes sexuality can be pushed on you as a child, especially like if you have like a small framed man. Sometimes it's just pushed on them, because they look at him like, "Oh, you look like a girl, you got a small frame," and before you know it, because the boys pick on him, he hanging around a bunch of girls. Now he has that feminine quality about him, So, and because there's a lot of followers out here, a lot of children don't have their own sense of self anymore. They don't. It's like, now that it's out there and I want attention, so let me go ahead and get the attention that I've been craving by acting like this. And I know you're like, Nay, what is the proper age for, you to support your child and give them? I couldn't tell you that. At least wait till they can drink. You know what I'm saying? At least wait till they can drink. Yeah. I mean, you got to wait till 21 to drink. You got to wait till 16 to drive. You think somebody has enough responsibility to make a decision of what they want to do sexually with their life? Come on. I mean, I think people trust their children to make mistakes or to make decisions for their own future. No. How in the hell am I going to make a decision to be another sex when I'm not even old enough to drive? Anyway, guys, put down below what you feel. Remember this, the same people you meet on the way up will always be the same people that you meet on the way down. Naysayers, my patron loves. Have a good one. Peace.